Let's take the chair, so the back of the chair is away from us, and we have the seat of the chair next to us. Let me just show you. We're gonna do a pose. Oh, and you may need a block too. So we're gonna do a posture called Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. So it's either going to be on the chair, and the key with this is you open up your body to the side. Okay, so it's either gonna be that, or for some of you, you may wanna go down onto the block and do the Ardha Chandrasana. So again, having a wall is a really great thing as well. So let's choose a side that you're gonna come to. The toes point in the direction of the block or the chair. So the pinky toe edge is parallel to a wall. And then you're gonna fully weight bear on that leg. Put your hand on the chair if you have a chair there. And then when you lift your leg, don't just throw your leg up. Contract your core, press your belly button to your spine, and slowly bring your leg up, and then open up and stack your joints so that you have your shoulder blades right on top of each other and your hip bones are on top of each other. Bring your hand onto your waist or bring your hand up towards the sky. Make sure your weight is on the heel and the toes, especially the heel. Grab the floor with the toes. Lift that leg that's in the air high. Feel the dancing that's taking place in the standing leg. Take one more breath. To come out of this, you could bend that standing leg and then rolling in that hip joint to come out. And then bring yourself up. Pose, I'd like to say a little bit here about this. What we do when we do this position is we load up, so our hip lights are down towards the ground, and then we roll in that hip joint. We actually externally rotate in that hip, and then we're weight bearing on it. So it can be pretty intense for the hip joint. So really be in your body to see how your body feels when you're doing this position. So let's take the other foot to face the block in the chair. Take your hand. So when you come down like this, remember it's not this that gets you down. It's bending at that hip joint to put your hand down, and your gaze is forward to keep the head from rounding that upper spine. Then you fully weight bear on that standing leg. Contract your core, push your tummy back towards your spine, and then unwind your spine, unwind your pelvis. Lift that leg that's in the air. Take the hand up if you'd like. Grab the floor with your foot. So for some of you, maybe your hip hasn't been loaded in this position, so you have to see if this is an appropriate posture for your body. It is one of the 34 postures that Dr. Fishman uses in his program. So in one of his series, he uses the half moon pose. Push your heart forward, really stack those shoulders. Take one more breath. And then go ahead and bring yourself down. So some kind of loading in that hip and some kind of opening is appropriate. So even if going down and putting too much weight in that hip, adding flexion and that external rotation is too intense, you could actually lift your leg and come to the side like this. So there's always options to make this a doable position.